144, then we're going to 241.
Mr. Clooney, back here.
Where are you? Oh, hi.
Did you
Mr. Clooney. See, I win an Oscar, it's Mr. Clooney.
Did you intend to be uplifting up there? Did you an uplifting, inspirational speech? Was that sort of the plan, or did it just come over you?
Well, it was a little thing I was working on for the BAFTAs, but I lost, so I'd saved it up. No, listen, I just... when Jon Stewart, who I adore, was making pretty funny jokes, and listen, you all know this. You hear this every day of your lives, how out of touch Hollywood is, and you go, well, maybe, but sometimes that's a good thing along the way. But no, I didn't really work on anything except that I thought that there were 4 other actors that probably were going to win, so, strange.
241 on your left, George, and back to 124.
Here I am, George.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Schaefer.
Hey,
Hi.
Steve, how are you?
Good. Congratulations.
Thanks, and you look very nice.
Thank you. Tuxedos are wonders.
Some people wear ties.
George, you gained a lot of weight for this role. Do you think that was really a factor? They say the Academy loves the transformation.
Loves fat people, is that what you're saying?
No, but they love thin actors that get fat for roles. And also, you made a joke about, I guess this means I'm not going to win Best Director.
Right.
You think this is 1 for 3? It's all settled now? You have no hope in your heart for what's to come?
Listen, we all do this. We all have those little games you play where you fill out the things. You go, well, we'll give him this for that, and we'll do that, and he won't get that because he'll get this. So I just thought I'd articulate that moment. What was the other part of your question? I forgot. I don't know. To me, the gentleman that I was playing in the movie, Bob Baer, when I first took the role was sort of pudgy and out of shape, and I thought that was probably a good thing. And then he found out that the Hollywood guy was playing him, and he got in shape. Sort of screwed the whole thing up for me. But so I don't know whether it matters or not. I think it's a good part.
Okay, we're going to go to 124, and we have to do this quickly because he has to be back in the
Yes, Mr. Clooney. Chris Stanley from KNX Radio.
Oh, hey, Chris, how are you, man?
Just fine, thank you very much. In the unlikely event this is your only appearance down here tonight.
Yeah, okay.
I'd like to ask you about Good Night and Good Luck in the sense, in terms of distribution, there is this theory being promulgated that these films, like Good Night and Good Luck and the other Best Picture nominees, are out of the mainstream.
Right.
And what I'm wondering is do you think that there's any credence to that theory, or is it a matter of accessibility and the fact that Good Night and Good Luck at its peak is playing at 450 theaters perhaps, and Big Mama's House 2 comes out and plays in 3,000 theaters all at once? The simple fact that people in the heartland have a hard time getting to some of these films because they only play in the art houses.
Well, but also, there are films that are designed to open on 3,500 screens, and there are films that aren't. Good Night and Good Luck would not have done a huge amount more business, probably. It still did, over $30 million for a black and white film period piece. I think that's okay. But, the truth of the matter is, Marty won in the 50s. This is not an industry that says, okay, it has to be about big business or big budget. In fact, I think the beauty of the Academy is it finds little, moments to say, let's talk about these films and let's talk about things that maybe the rest of the mainstream doesn't get a chance to see. So
do you think it's a bum rap to say that these are out of the mainstream liberal films?
Well, they might be out of the mainstream at times, but, mainstream keeps changing. The mainstream, this would have been dead center. These 2 films would have been dead center in the middle of the mainstream in 1976.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, but he has to go. He has to be back in his
go ahead.
seat
Go ahead.
in
You want
5
more?
minutes.
Go ahead. You got the microphone. Go ahead.
TV from Taiwan, so I have to ask you this question. Sorry.
Okay.
Tell us from your professional point of view, what do you think about Brokeback Mountain, and what,
Is this about Ang Lee?
Yes.
I'll tell you something right now. I don't like that guy. I've seen him a lot. I've spent a lot of time with him. I caught him stealing at the last award show I was at. Stealing. So you take that home and you tell everyone. I'm very proud to be, even in the game with those guys. Ang and there's 3 first-time directors on this, and then there's Steven Spielberg and Ang Lee. There's some amazing talent out there. So I'm really just excited to even be on the with my name on that card. So congratulations.